Hi everybody, welcome back to my crafty desk. We are still doing ephemera. My name is Sandra and I'm so happy to be doing this with you today. Well, I got that a little tangled up, didn't I? Well, that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't set the tone for the whole video, but it may, we don't know. So I'm still doing ephemera, although I did switch gears a little bit because when I was looking for my fussy cuts, that was on the video I think before this one or a couple before this one. Anyhow, I came across this book and I thought, well, I don't remember even getting this, so it must be sort of recent, and it's called The English Roses, Too Good to Be True by Madonna. Is it the Madonna? I don't know. If it is, I didn't even know she had a book. So, but let's see what we have. Ooh, look at some pretty pages in here. But anyways, when I opened it up, I thought, oh my gosh, look, I can just here's cute strips to cut out or rip out, the frame. I mean, it's very colorful and it's very fun. So I think it'll be fun to also do some fussy cutting later on. But I'm thinking it's got a lot of positive, a lot of positive words and things like that in there. So that I'm excited about. Anyhow, back to it. So I might do a little bit of fussy cutting on here at this video. Apologize to anybody who doesn't like to watch that in advance. But, and I don't know for sure if I'm gonna do it. I have a feeling it may happen a little bit, but we'll see. So yeah, so cute. Oh, look at oh my gosh, so cute, so cute. So I grabbed this so that we could have something to play with. I've been working also, I have flashcards. Who has flashcards? Who went out to the thrift store and bought tons of flashcards, or the dollar store? Me, I did. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do. They're really thick. So they're not very pliable. So it changes the way, I want to do things. When I put them on paper, like when I prefer to use them as a journal card, because when I put them on my paper, it's really heavy, and if my paper's thin, I feel like it's gonna tear the paper sometimes. It has not happened to me, but it's just how I feel. So I think they make really good journal cards though, especially like in the front covers, back covers. They make good sturdy for the journal toppers, they're good for that. They're good for lots of things, but those are just some of the things I like to use them for. So I started out taking some of my music sheet and some of my coffee dye, stencil dyed coffee papers that I have in my stash, and I was just layering them up, and I thought, this would also be a good video. So I should stop what I'm doing and get on it. So then I was looking at these, because this is what I was working with those flowers, but then I've got this, I've got the artwork pretty much right there, so I don't think I need anything like that big. I did find, if you remember, some smaller ones, and I think that would be cute, like a little stamped image, you know what I mean? Like stamped, like it looks like a stamp is what I meant to say. So like say, just a little trim there and a trim there. Who knows if we'll like it. But we definitely get the A for effort. I never cut that right. I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay. See, that would look cute on there. Okay, do it. Do not just yak about it. Yak about it. Yak about it. Talk. Just do it. Ooh, my glue. My glue's getting down. So I'm just still making ephemera, still having fun doing that. It's really been fun because I'm actually making stuff in the colors and tones that I like to work with, and that is one thing I have learned is as much as I want to use up scraps and not have so much waste, I also need to use, what I need to really focus on is using what I like, because that's what I'm going to put in my journals. I can make a bazillion things out of lots of scraps, but if it does not call to me, it doesn't go in the journal. And I have a lot of stuff like that. I think it's pretty, it's nice, but it's not, it doesn't go with my stuff. So off to the get rid of bin it goes into. That's cute. I like that. That's a happiness. So, and this is a nice heavy duty card that definitely needs some help on the corners. I don't mind that the little bit of the color from the numbers showing there. That's cute. But I feel like this is done, you know? I could put a saying on there later or now. I could do it whenever I want. Actually, let me just see what I can pull out of my hat. Just kidding. Out of my drawers. Oh, that doesn't sound right either. But out of these little plastic drawers. Let me just see what I can pull out of my little drawers of things I've collected and purchased and dyed and all kinds of stuff. So here's a cute little definition. Oh, that would have been cute underneath there, huh? Well, can it still work? No. Sorry, Sandra. It's not going to work that way. But it could work there. I know I don't like it. It's not working. Copy dye on copy dye. No, I don't like that one either, but let's see. I know I have more stuff in here. Ooh, gosh dang it. Pick it up. Let's try this one. It says, she was authentic. She was authentic. And that's when she fell in love with herself and decided that was the way to be forever. Knowing that like attracts like. Her life was full of authenticity. There, how's that? I'll take it. Okay. Okay, I like that. That must have been meant to be. I do want a little something on the bottom part of it. So, what shall we pick up? Some pink? We shall pick up pink. What do we want to pick up with the pink? I have this one. It's got some purple in there. Ooh, you know, maybe this one? I think I tried to use this the other day. Nope, it was one that had like gold accent in it, I think. But I like this. Is that one too colorful? Is that a such thing? I don't want it to blend right into that flower. No, see, that's too much. So, do I have an even wider one that can go on top? Who knows? Let's see. I have this one. It's got a little bit more muted. It's got pinks and purples. But it doesn't have that green. I feel like... Wow, who knew this was going to be the dilemma of the day? So... I don't want multicolor, I guess, or too much of the pink. I don't know. What do I not want here? What do I want? Maybe I just want pink. Here's one. It's not working for me. I really want to get this down. Quit messing around. Okay, I'm not putting it behind there. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do, I'm going to take my glue book page and I'm going to rip this off the side. I think that's really all I want. I just want something, I just like that frame, you know? Sounds like somebody's here, and I'm home alone with just my dog. I'll hear somebody shortly, though, if it is. Sandra? Sandra? But my dog, sometimes it sounds like a person. And I didn't really hear the door open and close. Isn't that kind of spooky, but that's okay. If somebody's here and my dog didn't bark, then that means it's a family member. So, because I still have my daughter, I have one daughter that still lives in town here, and she actually lives on the same property as me, so that's very nice. Okay, yeah, that's what it needed. I needed something that would just help the others stand apart. Now, I need to glue, some glue. This is heavier duty. I printed this on cardstock, so either cardstock or heavy duty matte medium, no, matte paper, like a photo paper. I must not have the needle in all the way because see how my glue is kind of getting brown? That means that it's getting rust in there. So, and I just cleaned this, and I know this needle was in the pack that I bought from the place, so hopefully they didn't put the wrong type of needle in there, because you're supposed to use a stainless steel, right? Stainless steel inside your glue bottles. But I might just have to clean it again because of, you know, when I cleaned it the first time. So now this is just regular paper, and I could just use the glue stick, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with this one since I've got it opened up. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. So my dog, I know, don't gasp, my dog gets on the furniture. I know I've said it before, but so when she climbs down, it sounds like a person walking. And she, you know, and then she, you know, she's a big dog, so when she gets off her side, like she has, I have a section, it's got her blanket and her pillow and everything on there. When she climbs down with her, you know, her 2 feet, and then she stretches and then takes the other 2 feet, pump, pump. So it sounds like somebody's walking like pump, 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 and then she starts to walk on the floor. You know. You guessed it, I'm Italian. I'm talk with my hands. Is that really a thing? Like, I did not grow up like all Italian and or in Italy or anything like that. My dad grew up in New York though, so, and he was around all his Italian family, or, you know, what there was to grow up around. Anyhow, blah, blah. That's a whole different story. One I'm not going to get into. You're welcome. And, but anyways, and that's how he talks, so I guess we pick up what our parents do too, right? There we go. So, I like it, and that's a cute little journal card, and it looks like it's crooked, but, and I think it is. But can I fix that? Is it too late? Yeah, I feel like it's too late, but, oh, I pushed it. There we go. I like it. So now the back, I need something to do there if I'm going to use it for a journal card. So I've got some coffee dye paper here that's got some cute stencils on. I thought, wouldn't that be cute? Is that too much design on design? I was hoping to have found a more subtle, like if I do it on the opposite. Oh, that one came out dark. These are different. These are all different. These might be different batches of coffee mixture like that. Yeah, let's do that one. I don't use this one. So that side's more of the imprint, and that's more on the other side. So if I want it lighter, I just do this side, right? And I feel like this glue stick isn't gonna. This is shiny. I think you can sand it a little bit to help it get a tooth, but I don't want to sand. I don't like the feeling of that, you know, and the sound. And I'm not positive that everybody on the listening to the video is going to want to hear bull. I don't think so. So. I'm just going to put a little bit of this around the edges, you know, right there, and then a little extra. Who doesn't like extra? And then I'm just going to take this down. I've got lumpy bumpies underneath me. And I'm just going to... I'm actually taking it off the edge a little bit there because I just want a little bit of room to play with when I'm done. Oh, and you see, I wanted this to be the... whatever, it's still going to work. I wanted this side to be the journaling side because it's lighter. See? But that's okay. It's okay. Okay, let's do the other one and see. While that one dries, let's get this other one figured out. Set these right there. And get this one over here. And I really wanted to put something on it, but I don't think I don't know if these little girls are gonna work on there. So let's just see if I can get one, if I can find one. Oh, there's this. Nope, that's not gonna work, but I mean, she's kind of cute. Then I have to decide, do I want to get all these little people? No, I don't. I think I would just use her. Is she too tall? I don't know. So the first thing I do when I want a fussy cut is I'm going to go around her first like this, just to do a quick. That aside, down there. I don't know if I need any of these scissors in here, but just in case. Those are so heavy to move. I don't know what I did with my little cutter bees, but they're somewhere. I'll use these ones. So I just cut her finger off. And I'm gonna cut right across there, and then I'm gonna come back in this way here. And then I'm just gonna leave a little extra space around her finger because I am very good at cutting people's fingers off. And then I gotta go hide with something. If I remember that I have a little secret there. So there we go. Ooh, I almost took her whole hand off on that one. I'm gonna go around her braid for a second here. Okay, it's definitely easier, you know, to move the paper as long as I can keep moving the paper while I'm cutting. And that's what you're supposed to do, right? Is move the paper, not the scissors. It helps with the wear and tear on your hand. Now, tricky, tricky. Do I? I guess I do. I'm gonna try because I want to keep her little necklace. I like the movement of it. I feel like I just went totally out of the camera. I'm so sorry if I did. It's taking me a while. I am so sorry. If you don't like it, just fast forward. Kind of got to finish it now, you know. Okay, oh, there's that. Oop, Oh, and there goes the tip of her shoe, but that's all right. The main thing is to get her cut out, and then we can go assess the situation and see if we have any secrets that need to be taken care of. Okay, not to cut off her leg, although I have cut off limbs before, but that's where, you know, glue comes in handy. Oh my gosh, painstakingly long. Okay, we have that. Now, I'm gonna just slip in here. I think I'm gonna do my best. I think I'm gonna go around her face here first. I feel like it's one of those puzzles, you know, where you have to find your way out. A maze. Obviously, there's going to have to be some blue space because I will definitely cut everything off trying to get in there. Okay. Woo. Okay, okay. So. Now we have to come in here and do this a little bit. So we're just going to come up and better not hang on to that arm. Oh my gosh, I got glue on my finger. Rip her face off. And I think I'm going to come in here and just cut this out as best I can without cutting myself. Did I get it? No. No, because I'm too scared. Okay. How thick is this freaking paper, man? Okay, try it again. Oh, there it is. I just didn't have a part. My gosh. Settle down. I'm going to do this right. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Ooh. Okay. One more little weird piece here. Sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing, but I'm just cutting this little tiny thing that's probably not even gonna matter, but I feel like it's not finished because I cut the other ones out, you know? And then I guess there's just one more little piece here. I think it helps with the movement, and that's what I wanted from this also. I like the movement of the photo, or the print photo, you know, the picture. A cute little image. Did I cut her chain? Oh. It's okay if I did, if you can't see it, because I can always use a marker and fill that in if need be. I'm going to close that. I think that's good for that part right there. And then I can just go right in here and okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you have faith in me? Oh my gosh, isn't she adorable with her bent up leg? Okay, she probably needs a little something behind her and some, maybe a little bit of inking just to help her pop out a little bit, but I don't want too much because I want her to be able to, I want her natural artwork to be what's the showcase of her, you know? So, let's see. So I might miss some little spots here. I feel like if I go from the back end, maybe, will that help? Oh my gosh, there goes my girl again upstairs. We had steak last night, and she got a little bit of a bone with some meat on it and some fat, and then just a little bit because, you know, I don't want her to get sick. And so, because she will. And so then my bone, I had to put away. My husband's like, he gave her the other one, right? So he goes, make sure you put the other one. I left it up there. He goes, just put it away so she can have it, you know, in a couple of days after, you know, let her have just one. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. It's no big deal until I'm like walking through the house. I'm thinking, what's going on? She's acting weird, like it was bedtime, and she just acted different, like she didn't want to play with me. She didn't want to do anything. And then I realized, oh my gosh, she's mad at me because she went into the kitchen. She knew there was another bone there. She went into the kitchen with me, and she, maybe I should use from that book a page. And she watched me put it in a bag and put it away. So in her dog mind, she's thinking that I was just being mean and that I didn't let her have her goodies. And so she was not being very nice to me. Little brat. She's like, I'm not gonna play with you. Isn't that funny? I was asking my husband at first, I was like, I wonder, is everything okay? Because I know she wasn't feeling well for a while. Ooh, I like that. She wasn't feeling really well for a while, and I thought maybe something else was wrong, but I think what I came up with was that, and that made sense. Let's just make sure. Oh, see, aren't these going to be so cute? Okay, I should just take this page out so I don't forget. I think they're going to be fun as images on the cards. And I also have that one I could use. Okay, so I guess if I read the book, I would know, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff about dancing and singing and stuff, so maybe it is Madonna, I don't know. If you know, tell me, please. I want to know. I really want to know. She kind of, does that hide her too much, or does she stand out? Don't know. Well, I got a mess going on here. Super sharp scissors there and a blade. Get those out of my way. Oops, got her hair stuck in that. So see how this one has kind of like the thicker right here? That's kind of where I'm trying to lay her just to have her little head and her little body, her cute little body pop out, but then she can have this other stuff as a, yeah, I like that. So now I don't want this. I don't think I need this. I don't even know if I need the whole thing, do I? Kind of. I don't even know if I need that color now, do I? I think, is she not even going to go on that card? Because that's kind of ridiculous, right? Do I make a whole new card for her? Does she get her own little thing? Oh, that, okay, I think she needs her own thing. Wow. Okay, sometimes that happens. It's okay. Just gotta go with it. Still loving it. Since I cut that one out. But I do like that, and I'm thinking that she definitely needs to have music behind her, because if she is the real Madonna, which I don't know, now I just gotta decide, do I want some coffee dyed music behind her, or, nope, I think I want this. I have children's music somewhere, but maybe that would even be better. Yeah, I think just a little bit of this, a little bit of music. Okay. This side. I have an idea. Let's see if it works. Wow. I know I leave this lid off a lot, but I do it on my other ones too, but this gathered twigs just seems like it's drier than the other ones. Does anybody find that when they buy their inks, that sometimes they're not very juicy? I mean, I feel like when you buy them at the store, I know everybody says, oh, store it this way, do this and do that, but when I buy it from the store and I bring it home and it's not juicy, I don't feel like it was my issue. Not to, because I don't want to be a complainer, but I just want to, and I know, take it back, but I live too far away for that. So I just have to suck it up. Okay, there it is. I like that. It's, you know, it's not too crazy. It's a little simplicity on that, kind of. I mean, like, I guess if you count fussy cutting as simplicity, right? But it wasn't simple to do, but it was it's the simplicity of the design, so to speak. So let's see. I think I need a new glue stick. So let's get this one out. I like these. I think they're around, what are they, around $6 or so? Between $6 and $8. I'm not really sure. A stick. Okay. If you wanted to know, if you haven't done them, if you haven't used them. So, there we go. So I guess I ripped that other page out for nothing. Oh, well, I guess not for nothing, but it'll get used. It's pretty. It's just not for this. Not for her. She's not getting it. I just want some on the sides here. And I know you can't really see that torn edge through that fabric very well, but I know it's there, and I can see it a little bit, and that's what I wanted. So that works for me. I'm thinking about taking some of this color and just kind of moving it, if I can, before I put that down. I'll get that big smudge off, but it's all right, whatever. And I think I had it this way, yep. Now I need to use the good old Fabri-Tac. This little bottle's been lasting me a long time. Every time I think I'm gonna try and refill it, when I set it up, there's still quite a bit in there. Usually on the bigger bottles, when there's just that much left in there, I have a hard time getting it out, but that could really be just due to my hands. So I'm just gonna take, I know this glue is gonna go pretty much everywhere on this area. So I'm just gonna, just to get it down, you know? And I know I want her head on there, right? There. Let me just get a little, see how she's gonna be. Isn't she cute? Okay, I think I want her to be down a little bit. I'm not gonna make it a tag because I want her whole body on here. I mean, I'm not gonna make it a tag. I'm gonna make it a journal card. So cute, or pull that over there where that glue is. Just kind of testing her out and see where she's gonna land for sure. Like it. Okay, now let's get this on there. You know, if I would have been thinking about it, I would have grabbed some of that glittery tulle that I have and laid that underneath this fabric first, just to have some sparkle. But so this book was bought at either a thrift store or an estate sale, or it could have been a yard sale, but it was a recent. And I've only went yard selling, I think, once this season so far, only once in my town, and then I went estate selling in once in my town to a couple of estates. I think that was the same time I went yard selling. It was the same weekend. And then I went estate selling in Spokane once so far, but that's where I found that insane amount of lace. Like, oh my gosh, will that ever happen again? That's crazy. So, oh my gosh, she's adorable. Oh my gosh, I just love her. She's so freaking adorable. Her little sassiness, I like that. Every girl needs a little sass. Unless it's to their mama. Do not sass your mama. Mama knows how to sass a lot better. Been doing it a lot longer. My daughter, who came to visit with the kids recently, that was funny. I'm sure this has happened to other people too. I just think it's so hilarious. But my one of her kids I think it was the 8-year-old. Was it the 8-year-old? She's like, "I'm gonna tell your mom." She said that to my daughter. "I'm gonna tell your mom." I think I was telling them to get ready. We were going to go someplace, and I think that's what it was. And maybe my daughter was like on the phone. I don't know what she was doing, but I think something was going on. The kids wanted something. "I'm going to tell your mom." I tell the kids when it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to give you your 30-minute and your 10-minute, ready. But when I say I'm leaving and I'm going to count to 10 and I'm walking out the door, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I go out the door. I said, the only way you get to go with me is if you're in the car and your seatbelt's on. If you get to the front of the car and I'm already have the car in gear, only thing that's going to happen is you're going to see me waving goodbye to you. I'm so mean. But I'll wait all day. I want to go. I'm ready. I got to go. So. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab those edges here in those corners real quick, because that's what I do. Corner there, corner there. Whoops. That fabric was in my way, so I'm going to go to the next one. Oh, Lordy. I'm just going to go ahead and take some scissors to that one. Okay. I don't know why I made that so difficult. Sometimes it just happens, and it's okay. Never claim to be perfect, so I'm safe. And then same thing, I'm going to go ahead and back this to some page, although I don't know, I don't think I want the bricks. I think I want, I think she needs a little bit more sass in her life here, so whatever, I'll just do what I did the other one. Okay, that one's done. Ew. I stuck my whole finger in there. Okay, I'm just going to lay down a nice thick layer of this. Crazy expensive glue stick, but then that's me. Okay, tummy is growling. This needs to be my last video for a while. Actually, I think I'm going to go into town. My husband's not home. He is gone. I'm doing a couple of videos on the same day. So he's gone off out of town for the day to go get some stuff, and so left me on my own for dinner and everything. So I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go to the post office, check the mail. I never go into town. I'm like, oh, I stay home all the time. So I'm gonna go into town and make it worth it. I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna stop at a couple of the thrift stores that we have in town. There's a couple that I really like to go to. There's the, oh my gosh, Second Chances Boutique, which I really love. And I haven't seen my friend there in a while, so I want to go say hi, see if she's got any goodies in there that I must have. You know, the shopping while the husband's not home kind of stuff. And then the Vicky's Boutique, I think it's called Vicky's Boutique. That's right there in town. I'm gonna go check her out. She's got, oh my gosh, so many books, but I actually find some pretty good things in there. Just got to make my way through. Her place is super stuffed. So she's got so much, like, if you ever come to my town and you want to go find, and you like to like really like search through things for treasures, that is the place to go to. And then there's another thrift store, and I cannot think of the name of it. Oh, Warehouse Thrift. It's a newer thrift store in our area. So, and I like that one. Those are the 3 thrift stores that I like to go to in my town. And so I'm gonna go do those, and then I have to go to the store because I need to buy, I need to go get ice cream because that's what's for dinner when I eat by myself. I eat ice cream for dinner. And then I get both, I get my dinner and my dessert all in one. And I think I'm gonna get a movie and watch that tonight. And then my dog can have the second bone. And then she should love me for the rest of the night. So let me cut these out. So, I love this, and this is how I'm gonna use my, I think I'm gonna do quite a few of these. I have a ton of these flashcards. You know, and when I started watching all the videos, so, you know, I've been watching the videos for a long time. 2018, I think, is when I really started picking up on the videos for the junk journaling. And boy, I was hooked. I mean, it was like a drug for me. I could not get enough. And so, and then I thought, oh man, I wish I could just do the videos. I really want that piece that's hanging off there. So I'm gonna pull that up. I really want to, I would love to do videos, but I was working full time and I'm not techie, and I just thought I couldn't do it. And then I'm like, what? I don't know how to edit, so I'm gonna have to be able to chat sometimes too, because everything isn't gonna be a tutorial. And what could I possibly have to talk about? Well, I told my one friend that, and she's like, really? You don't think you could talk through the whole thing? Do you know yourself? Here, let me introduce you. Let me introduce you to yourself. Anyways. I just couldn't do it right away. Anyways, I just wanted to do it so bad and like play together with other people, but I needed time, and I have it now. Now I'm gonna go shopping. I hope I can find some stuff. Wish me luck. I hope I find some cute little goodies. I don't usually find giant treasures in my town at the thrift stores. Every once in a while, I come upon something that is just so incredibly amazing. But I'm in a small town, and our thrift stores, so things are a little bit more expensive. So like, one of the thrift stores out of those 3, the books, there's 2 of them that I can find books at. One of them is, I don't like to pay a lot for my books. I don't, unless they're like some kind of like vintagey, really antique-y, unless I have a super purpose for it. I don't want to pay more than 50 cents. I mean, even hardback books. I know I'm a cheapo, but I don't want to pay more than 50 cents. I really don't. I feel like $1 is like the absolute max, but I have to really, really, really want the book if I'm gonna pay more than $1. And I don't pay. I've only paid $5 to $10 on books once in a blue moon, and those were like huge old books, and I don't even rip into them because I paid too much for them. There you go. What do you think? And then we still have this one over here that I never finished, but I feel like I've done enough on this. I think I'm at time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're at it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna probably add a cute little fun positive thing on there, something super cute. I don't know what yet, but that, and then I'm gonna add, I think I'm just gonna put like a saying on this one. I was more leaning towards, you know, like delight in life. Not that one, but you know, like a little positive saying. Hold on, I got some right here. I should just try to find one, right? I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. I am becoming all that I was created to be. Oh, I like that. I don't know. Do I want it for this one? I think so. I think I like that. Maybe. We don't know. But that's from that calendar, my Louise Hay calendar, the things that I've collected from that. So there we go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye.